Hi everyone, it is Rachel and I am here with another process video. I have right here my July 2017 Clique Kit featuring Ellie Studios Live, Laugh, Love collection. I have just enough to do one more layout, I think. I've got a chunk of paper, a smaller chunk of paper, and a even smaller strip of paper, and then a couple of Project Life cards that did not come. Oh, look, there's another piece of paper. A couple of Project Life cards that did not come in my kit, but I received as part of a prize pack. So, but they're from the Live, Laugh, Love line, so I decided to add it to my kit because why not? All right, I'm going to go ahead, get you on fast forward, and see what I can do with this one 4x6 photo. My cat is wearing a purple leash. Yes, we tried to walk the cat on a leash. Did not go super well. So because it's got the purple in there and there's the purple in this line, I'm going to go ahead and scrapbook this paper to tell this story. And I'm thinking it's going to look pretty much just like this, minus this stuff behind it. Oh, look, it's a layout. Woo! All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and get you on fast forward. And remember, the volume can change a little bit. All right, here we go.
Okay, so I think about, instead of doing that large floral piece horizontally, I'm going to do it vertically and then tuck some other snips of paper behind it. So I start off by layering this script paper under my photo, and I'm like, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on with my inking kick and ink all of my papers up with some Hickory Smoke Distress ink. Now, I really like the B side of that paper with the black and white hearts, but against the white, because that floral piece is so comfortable, my background is white cardstock, I'm not happy with the way it looks together. Like, I love the way it looks individually, but with that floral paper and the white cardstock, it just doesn't work out real well. So I decided to go with the wood piece, so wood side instead, although I try very hard to talk myself into doing the other side. Now, I've got this rounded piece, and this was the inside of a circle from the first layout I did with this line. Now, it is obviously an odd shape, so all I'm going to do is trim it out using my photo as what is the straight line, and I'm going to end up having to trim it down because what I don't want is for it to match up line for line with the script paper, so I just trim it down a little bit more, back and forth, because I'm trying to go on the safe side. I don't want to do too much. So I managed to remember to ink that piece up as well, so yay me. And now I'm going to go ahead and lay that down, ink up my scrap of wood piece, and then also ink up this large floral piece that I'm going to use as my main background pattern paper. So I am going to go ahead and get this piece glued down because I'm very sure now that I definitely want to do a vertical middle of the page look to this particular layout. I'm going to go ahead and put that wood piece off. No, it's not actually wood. The pattern paper that looks like wood off to the right hand side, and I'm going to turn it sideways just so now, I don't want it completely centered, simply because it would look weird because I'm only putting that piece of paper on the right-hand side. So if I had that completely centered, it would look odd. And now that I've got that, I'm poking through the Project Life cards I mentioned in the beginning, and then also there was an 8x8 cut-apart sheet from Pretty Little Studio 8 Life Grand line as part of my Clique Kit. So I am trimming that out. I'm going to use that pink flower on one side of my photo, and then this little Today cut apart for my journaling, and also obviously as a design piece. Now, from the Ellie Studio die cut pack or bits and pieces. I don't remember exactly what it's called. I pull these 2 tags and I'm going to have those go above my photo block. And I also pull out that wood grain flag piece and then another double fishtail wood grain piece that I'm going to layer with that Love You cut apart from Pretty Little Studio. So I'm mixing in both a lot of the Pretty Little Studio stuff with the LE Studio. And now I'm going to go ahead and start getting things glued down. Now I probably could have cut that red tag off and saved the words for another layout, but honestly, this is the last of what I've got for Live, Laugh, Love. So unless I do have some die cuts left, but for paper I really don't have it. And actually I mentioned that I won those Project Life cards as part of a prize pack. I also won another package of the die cut pieces, so I have a full pack of the die cut pieces left to work with another line. So I am building up my photo block. So in essence, this entire layout is going to end up being a T-shaped design. So I've got that horizontal photo block with the pieces on each side, and then the vertical pattern paper block going up and down the entire page. Now I have that Love You with the wood veneer. I keep saying wood veneer, wood grain banner piece, along with that square cut apart piece from Pretty Little Studio that says Today is the Day. Now there really isn't any aqua in this background piece of paper, so I'm taking some Jenny B Blue and I'm using the packaging technique. I did not bother to gesso it. I didn't add any water, so it isn't very liquidy, and it definitely did not, it buckled perhaps just the tiniest little bit, but not enough. I'm then going to just spatter some more Jenny B Blue over that. And because I plan on using those pebble stickers that came in my Clique Kit, I wanted to make sure to bring that aqua blue up into where my main photo block is. I'm doing my journaling, and as I mentioned, yes, we did try to walk the cat on a leash. She is an indoor cat. She wanted to go outside. We really didn't want her doing that, so we bought a leash and collar. She hated it completely. I mean, she wouldn't go anywhere. She would just sit down. She was very unhappy. So this was definitely a, as I title this piece, a hashtag failed experiment. So I'm going to go ahead and get my page glued down now that my mist is dry-ish, at least, mostly dry. And I'm going to go ahead and place that cut apart piece in the upper right hand corner. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with my title. It's a pretty long title, and as it is a chipboard thicker, it does need to get glued down. So I am going to go ahead and skip till the end. So here it is. I've glued down my last piece. I just used my T-square to make sure everything lined up. And now I am going ahead and gluing down that little upper right hand side cluster. I'm going to layer that cut apart over a little die cut that says Fact, and then I am going to grab these acrylic pieces that came in my Clique Kit. I believe those are also from LE Studio. Now I have just a few of those enamel dots from the LE Studio that also came in my kit left, so I popped 2 of the black ones in those tags, and then I've got one pink one left. Yeah, one pink one left, and that just goes over on the left-hand side cluster, along with several plus sign stickers that came in the thicker pack. I put 2 over on the left-hand side and 1 on the upper right-hand side. And I am finishing off also, besides the enamel dots, I also finished off that puffy sticker set. I'm excited about that. The word cute, the word favorite, and was there something else? Oh, the pink flower in the upper right-hand corner. I knew there was a third one, so I was super excited to finish that off. In fact, I'm going to do an extended dance party over it. Alright, I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to add some mist in the color Princess, which is a purple color from Shimmer's paints. This is their Vibes, so it's highly pigmented, shimmering color. That is going to be it for me today, folks. Thanks so much for joining me. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome. Goodbye, everyone!